Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, or any strong planetary placement. Cross watchers, of course, very welcome here as well. So this reading is going to be a you and them love reading. We'll have your energies on one side and the person who could be on your mind, thinking about you, connected to, or coming towards you if you're holding space for new, on the other side. These are, of course, collective messages, so take what speaks to you and leave what doesn't for someone who's meant to hear that message. And if you would like a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box of this YouTube video. I'm recording this message for the energies of January, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. I will say, I just noticed when I paused and I was about to lay this deck down, we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. I do have to cover it for YouTube community standards, but with the Empress showing up here already, Taurus, it definitely feels like this is your reading. Okay, so let's get into this. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Taurus thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in the heart space? How are you feeling? What intentions do you have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Okay, we have a Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Virgo energy could be significant, strong in your chart or your person's, but with this showing up on the bottom of the deck, you definitely could be thinking about some things, taking a little time to go within, maybe to process. This can be deeply like meditative kind of energy. It can even be like spiritual studies for some of you, maybe taking a deep dive into things like that, but maybe just taking a little time to be in your own energy here as we come into the new year to decide how you feel, what it is that you want. Some of you could have taken a little time to, be single and hold space for something that really feels right. Also, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with strong Virgo in their chart. Somebody that you're thinking about could also be very quiet right now. Obviously, there's so many of you and you're all dealing with different things. So just take what speaks to you. Let's go ahead and get the cards for the person on Taurus's mind, the person thinking about Taurus, connected to, coming towards Taurus. What are they thinking? What are they thinking overall about this connection or potential connection? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in the heart space? How are they feeling? What intentions do they have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? It's interesting. I keep feeling like cards are about to jump out and then they're not coming out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Something significant just came out. Feels like definitely somebody could be sending a little bit of mixed signals or a little nervous even about something they want to say to you. One more card. I saw the Hierophant for just a second, was wondering if that was going to jump out, specifically Taurus energy, and it went back into the deck. It definitely feels like you're on somebody's mind. There's things that they're thinking about, things they're wanting to say, things they're wanting to talk to you about. It's like if the two of you, if somebody's been quiet or if there has been little to no contact, it's like something over the holidays happened and you're the first person they wanted to text, the first person they wanted to talk to, but then they were a little hesitant or nervous. I feel like that message could still be coming here. You have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck for them, and right behind that, here is the Hermit again. But I also see the Chariot, Cancer energy for these two cups, Virgo for the Hermit, almost like somebody who has been holding back is a little nervous. Maybe they're worried they missed a chance, and I do feel like they want to move forward with you. a lot of mirroring energy. Well, maybe not a lot, but definitely a couple significant things. We have the Queen of Wands on both sides. Some of you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Wheel of Fortune on both sides. So it's like there's a lot of attraction, chemistry, a desire to move forward. But some of you, you know, or the person on your mind could be playing it a little bit safe right now. For the heart of the matter for you, we have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy again. This could be somebody who is a friend. This could be somebody we have, oh yeah, Three of Pentacles on both sides as well. Some of you could be dealing with a work crush or somebody that you study with or know through, you know, school or work or something like that. With the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, this can be something a little more like casual, a little more lighthearted, somebody you know, somebody you see, or somebody you're hoping to see, spend time with. Obviously doesn't have to be. With the Three of Cups, thinking with what you're thinking about them though, this person makes you smile. This is a connection that uplifts you. It makes you happy. And if you don't have anybody like that, you could definitely be meeting somebody, and a friendship could definitely turn into something much more romantic here in the very near future. But there is, you know, with the Three of Cups, gatherings, laughter, good times. It's a very creative, positive energy. It also can be the energy of just getting together with people that you like, people that you enjoy. And in some cases, some of you might not be so worried specifically about love and connections, but just wanting to like get together and spend time with people that you care about and then let things unfold from there. I'm kind of curious why we're getting this Three of Cups, getting a lot of different energies. Definitely fitting though, because we just came out of the holiday season and there is a lot of gatherings and things like that. Some of you could have met or connected or reconnected with somebody at some sort of gathering. Spirit, why do we have the Three of Cups? Knight of Cups. Okay. Wow. Definitely something here. And interesting, I meant to use the anime tarot for our clarifiers here, and the Knight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck on that one, but I picked up your person's cards and out jumps this Knight of Cups. Scorpio energy could be significant here, but it feels like, look at this, with the Knight of Cups, I always feel like this person, the way the person is in the picture, like you've turned their head, they're drawn to you, they're interested in you, they want to see you. They could be hoping to see you, to get together, maybe to turn something that hasn't been so serious into much more. I also feel like there could be somebody you're falling for, could even be in love with somebody with the Knight of Cups, but there is an offering, there is somebody wanting to step forward, communicate things, and what your person is thinking is the Wheel of Fortune. With you, we have the Wheel of Fortune in your heart space. So as I said, there are mirroring energies here. This can be a turning point. This can be a big positive change. If things hadn't been, going well or moving forward the way that you hope, there's definitely somebody who is thinking about you, feeling like they want to make this happen. They want to see things move forward. This is when the universe comes in and spins the wheel and everything begins to flow in a positive direction. Somebody could be excited about you, wanting to take a chance or have a chance with you. The signs for that, strong Sagittarius for me as a reader with our Wheel of Fortune. Some get the fixed energies, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, much like the world. But let's go ahead and see, why do we have the Wheel of Fortune here for what this person is thinking about Taurus? Are you kidding me? I can't even believe this. So the Lovers has jumped out, which is already out here, and you have to see what I'm seeing. Look at what we have. I'm trying to turn this around so you can see this. The Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And here is that Empress again. Taurus, that is your energy. That is beauty. That is love. That is Venus incarnate. Regardless of gender, this is the energy of somebody who could see you as a match. Somebody who could see you as somebody who they want to get serious with. The number 3 could be very significant as well. We have the Empress, which which we've seen twice, is the number 3 in the major arcana. We have 3 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Cups. Definitely some of you could be seeing 333, third month of the year. Somebody could have 3 in their birthday. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel like that. I feel my hand like shaking a little bit, like trembling with a lot of energy. Almost like there's something that somebody, and I just heard like bring back to life. Like maybe you bring them back to life, or they want to bring something back to life, but they see this as something real, wanting to take a step or make an offer. And you know how I just mentioned the World card when I was talking about the fixed energies, and here it is. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who maybe there's a difference in age, background, culture, could be long distance, doesn't have to be, but it feels like there is a cycle change. There is a transformation. Somebody could have been working on some things and feeling like they've achieved and accomplished something, and now they're ready to offer you something more real with a Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody wants to talk. They may want to see you face to face with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. They could even want to travel towards you or travel with you, but the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Lovers. My goodness, the Lovers and the Knight of Cups being the clarifiers for the first 2 cards definitely feels like there are some things that could really shift here in January coming into the new year. Maybe some communications, maybe an offering of love. Maybe somebody's ready to step up and tell you just how interested they are. If you've been dealing with a strong soul connection, soulmate, twin flame, as I know a lot of people who watch my messages are dealing with these strong soul connections, you definitely could have somebody reaching out, wanting to connect with your daily life. You've got the 5 of Swords here, Aquarius energy. Definitely could have been dealing with some hecticness, with some stress. I know I'm recording this on Monday. I'm recording my January readings a little late too. I apologize for you guys. The holidays have been a lot. I do a lot of events and in-person readings during this time, a lot of annual readings for clients that I've had for many years. So it's been a lot, and I feel like maybe some of you have had a lot going on. And I know today, for me, it was like Monday, back to school, time to make appointments and do all of those things. So if things have been chaotic or if they've been a little hectic for you, I do feel like that is going to shift, because we got Wheel of Fortune. So if there has been some drama, some anxious energy, some stress, or just a lot on your mind that you've had to deal with, I do feel like you're shifting out of that anxious energy. Now, with the 5 of Swords showing up in the daily life when it comes to love and a connection, sometimes this can represent misunderstandings. It can represent people that, have gotten their signals crossed or mixed signals. If there have been hurt feelings or misunderstandings, there could be somebody wanting to make things right. Spirit, why do we have the 5 of Swords here? Oh my gosh, the Hierophant. Are you kidding me? Taurus, you are all over this reading. I told you I saw it for just a second when I was shuffling your person's cards, and it went back into the deck, but it feels like this is definitely a time with the Hierophant showing up to honor yourself, your energy, who you are, where you're at. It definitely feels like, and I just realized I had the Lovers, I had switched your clarifiers there, but it feels like there's something about you getting your, just maybe away from some of the drama, the hecticness, if you can, and just getting into this higher vibration of setting your intentions for what it is that you really want. You've got a shift from some anxious energies into something that is very high vibration. There could definitely be somebody thinking about you, thinking about commitment, thinking about getting serious. If you don't have anybody specifically on your mind, it is sitting next to an Ace of Cups. New love could be somebody that you could see a future with. But for many of you, you do have somebody that you're thinking about. And I do have to say, with this Hierophant showing up, if there have been some mixed signals or misunderstandings, this person wants to communicate something with you about the fact that you're the one, like you're the person they could see a future with. Your person in their daily life has the 3 of Pentacles. And I do apologize if I'm talking fast. I'm getting a lot of downloads very quickly, so I'm trying to process process and share all the energy that is coming through, all the different timelines I'm seeing, the best that I can. So for your person in the daily life, we have the Three of Pentacles. For you and your intentions, you have the Three of Pentacles. And with these together, it makes a Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance, equal give and take. I definitely feel like this person wants to see you. They want to spend more time with you. They recognize your value. They're interested. If they have been playing it cool, maybe not told you what's going on, it feels like there's a lot more going on under the surface. With the Lovers twice on your person's side, the Empress twice on your person's side, somebody who likes you, who is interested in you, could be a work, could be a work relationship, a classmate, a friend, doesn't have to be. You could have a lot of things in common. Creative projects could be somebody you collaborate with. Obviously, just take it how it speaks to you. You're all in different places, but somebody seeing your value, somebody just wanting to be around you more, somebody wanting to spend time with you and get to know you better because you're the one they're interested in. And in your heart space, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You are ready. You're ready for some forward movement. You're ready for something that can, someone who sees you and likes you for you, somebody you could see a future with. With the Wheel of Fortune showing up in your heart space, there could definitely be a very positive turn of events in your favor when it comes to love and life all around here in January. With this Wheel of Fortune, you do want to move forward with something that is positive, something that is right. There could be somebody you're very interested in, wanting to talk to, wanting to see. Your person in their heart space has the Queen of Wands energy. You definitely could be dealing with an Aries, strong Aries energy, with Queens being cardinal. Leo and Sagittarius as well can be significant. Or Aries season. I don't know if April or May. I don't know why I'm saying May. I was thinking about the Hierophant and the Empress there. I was thinking about Taurus season. But Aries season, March, April into May, something could be very significant here. But with the Queen of Wands showing up in their heart space, this is somebody who's drawn to you. They're interested in you. They want to talk, say something, do something spontaneous, regardless of sign, regardless of gender. These are energies and how somebody could be thinking and feeling, what they could be hoping for. The same Queen of Wands that is going on in your person's heart space is showing up in your potential outcome. And I don't mean to get ahead of myself here. I keep showing you cards, but it's because there's so much mirroring energy here. Definitely two people that feel the same, two people really drawn to each other, and somebody who could be thinking about you, wanting to talk, wanting to take a step, do something spontaneous to show you how interested they are with these feelings in their heart space. You definitely could light them up. They could get really excited when they're around you, could want to have a conversation, talk. It feels like whatever they're thinking about in their heart, they're wanting to say to you. They're wanting to show up. They're wanting to do that. In your intentions, we have the Three of Pentacles. Obviously, we've already talked a little bit about the Three of Pentacles because it is showing up in your person's daily life, sitting right next to your energy. It definitely feels like both of you are in on these feelings. Both of you are wanting to know each other better. If you don't have anybody specifically in your life, you could be meeting somebody here. This is Capricorn energy. Strong Capricorn energy in January is Capricorn season. So you could be meeting somebody, talking to somebody, seeing somebody. Maybe it's some sort of event or gathering, something like that. But it does feel like you know there's someone that you're meant to be with, that there's somebody that you want to spend time with. You want to get to know them. In some cases, you could be taking your time, playing it cool a little bit until you know a little bit more if they're interested, because sometimes this can be spending time with somebody in a more casual sense, but it feels like you just want to be around each other more and more. Your person in their intentions has a 10 of Cups. I mean, a 10 of Cups with a Lover's energy. is a beautiful energy. Pisces energy could be significant. Gemini for the lovers, if I didn't mention it. But it is somebody who feels like you could be the happiness they've been looking for. You could be the emotional fulfillment. They want to offer you something real, something lasting. I love the 10 of Cups. You all know who know me well. And those of you who are new here, the 10 of Cups for me is that energy of that person who's your go-to person. And I just heard ride or die person. That's funny. It's not even a term I use, but it is that person that you can call on, that person you want to be with, that person when something exciting happens in your life, you just want to pick up the phone and talk to them. For me, it's, it's binge watching your favorite show and eating takeout. It's road trips. It's that person that when you're at a big gathering, you see them across the room and you just know, like, that's the person you want to be with. That's the person you want to go home with. Whether you've known each other for years or you've just met or you haven't met yet, there's just that feeling. That is what this person feels for you. That is what they're thinking about when they think of you. That is what they want to share with you. If you haven't met them yet, there's somebody setting their intentions for something real that you could meet here very soon. But for those of you that have somebody on your mind, you're wondering if they have feelings, this would be a yes, yes, yes. 100% yes. With the 10 of Cups and their intentions, they want to make you happy. They want to be with you. They want to be in a good space where the two of you can be happy together, explore things together, and look at what is coming up in your potential outcome. An Ace of Cups, a Sun, and a Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo with the sun showing up here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But once again, regardless of sign, regardless of gender, these energies are someone, especially with the Queen of Wands showing up twice, that is drawn to you, somebody who wants to talk to you, somebody who's interested in you, somebody who thinks you're interesting, attractive, fun to be with, somebody who just wants to do something to show you how interested they are. But not only do they want to talk, not only do they want to say something, they want to offer something from the heart, something that lights you up, something that makes you happy. With the Ace of Cups and the Sun, there's an offering, there's a new beginning in love. There is a communication of love that just makes you smile. All day, all night is what I'm getting. Just makes you smile. So I love that for you. Because look at what we have going on for your person. We have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and once again, the Lover's energy. Leo, Virgo, Gemini, with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody who's getting some things sorted out. This is somebody who's deciding what's important, what they want to take a stand for. The 9 of Pentacles is a beautiful energy because it's the energy that you need to be in to be prepared for a 10 of Pentacles. So somebody could have sorted some things out in their life, could have worked some things out, could have released some things that could have been standing between the two of you. They could have been working on their stability, their finances, their independence, but it's somebody who's in a good place, somebody who wants to take a stand, somebody who's ready to speak up and say how they feel, because look at this, the Lovers here. The Lovers being what they're thinking in connection to that Wheel of Fortune when it comes to forward movement, transformation, exploration of what the two of you could really have. They feel the significance of this. They can't deny it. They're drawn to you. They're interested in you. And this is somebody who wants to take a stand. Do what it takes to see this through. So that is a message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who is guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.